This guy. Which sports fan base has the most reason to believe they're winning a championship right now? Chiefs fans, Thunder fans, Heat fans, or fans of Patty Pimblett?
I think it's got to be Thunder fans just overall, man. I think that they're gonna look back on the season. They'll be like, well, the injury bug got us. It took everything out of San Antonio, and then they got gentlemen swept to the Knicks. The Chiefs, you can be optimistic, but I think the league is progressively getting better. I don't think it's passed you by, but they've caught up now, in my opinion. And championship for Patty, bro. I think he still got like 2 fights before he gets into the shot, man. It sucks to say it because it was the interim belt whenever he lost to Gaethje, but I think there's gonna be like 2 other fights that have to happen before they even put him in there again. I think he's gonna have to go through somebody else and then get a title shot.
Give
And he
me Chiefs Kingdom.
Well, do it.
No, thank you. I'd rather not. I'm not going.
Shout
I'm
out to
going
Zach
down with the
Wonderlick.
Chiefs.
He's. I know he's watching. I know he sees it.
Yeah. I truthfully do. I think the Chiefs have that. Everybody's counting them out. Why not? You know what I mean? I think what everybody thought last year was supposed to be, where it was going to be the swan song, I think that's what this year is going to be. I don't know if they're going to win a championship, but I think they're going to give it a go. And then after this year, I think the Pittsburgh Steelers take their rightful spot at the throne in the NFL.
Give it a little college try, Chiefs Kingdom. And as far as the Heat go, they are officially almost unk status, with the most recent signing of Klay
No, that's
Thompson.
OG. They OG. They
Oh,
over
that's
Unc.
OG status.
Yeah, that's OG.
Now they're up to OG. Because I think everybody, Bam's the youngest. Bam's like 29. Clay's like 35,
Nah,
36.
bro. Yeah, Clay 36.
Clay
Yeah, bro.
36. Giannis is 30, 31.
You got to do what you got to do,
Bam's like
fam.
28, 29.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They old, bro.
And Bobby Portis. I just thought Bobby Portis is on that team too.
Pat Riley old too. All right. Hey, welcome into another episode of the Red River Rundown. Thank you, YouTube. Everybody that you watching, listening, appreciate all the love that we've been getting. Everybody trying to argue, bringing it on. We are patiently waiting for the NFL season to start. We're trying to give y'all 2 episodes a week. So stick with us. Keep commenting. Keep showing love. Keep sharing. Isaiah, how you doing this week, my guy?
I'm doing pretty good, but I'm a little besides myself. They said it comes in threes for celebrities going to the by and by, and I poured myself a cup of ambition right here for Dolly Parton. And also we lost the OG Pennywise, Mr. Tim Curry today, and Hayden Pantier. It's just been a weird week, but
It's been a real weird week, man. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Prayers to the families. Prayers to everybody out there. Hug your loved ones, man. It's not worth any kind of gripe. Life is tricky as it is, so hold your loved ones a little closer tonight, and make sure,
people, man.
Yeah, and make sure while you're hugging them tight, you tune in to the Red River Rundown.
Go ahead and get cozy.
Get cozy, get nice and cozy. We do this when it's warm, and it's real warm out. It's been real warm out, and we'll do it when it's cold out. So if
you'll see our fit switch to hoodies inside.
Actually, bro, I'm gonna have a beanie on. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all lucky I didn't wear my Snuggie. I got that in the tuck.
Yeah, I'm ready, bro. I'm so ready. Even though I know it's gonna be it's easily 45 days left until it's gonna get there. But I'm ready, bro.
If it just sniffs 65 degrees in the next 2 months, you're gonna see a change in the winds, brother. I might actually enjoy being outside. I've been running around the neighborhood for the past week and a half, just trying to get the legs moving. I feel like Bane or 50 Cent because I got a 20-pound vest on, listening to Mini Men, trying to get active, and I'm dying out there. It's so hot outside, Moreland, that the heat from the air that I'm breathing in is hot, like around my lips is getting it's hot. It's like eating spicy food, and your whole shit is going numb. That's how hot it is outside. Okay, so
You're
we
not
need a
wrong,
little
bro.
cool down.
Yeah, we need. It's bad. It's so bad. But I'll say this: everybody that's sitting here saying that this heat ain't been doing something for you, it's been keeping you off that lawnmower if you've been smart, because that grass ain't been
That's
growing. It's about to
no
take off.
sir.
It's about to take off.
Yup. And I'm dreading every second of it.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But Isaiah, it leads us into segment number 1. Would you rather? And we're going to start it off right now. We're reading these questions live. We're live for y'all, the listeners, the viewers, everybody. Here we go. So, Isaiah, would you rather? It's the quarterback gamble. Build your franchise for the next 3 years around Shedeur Sanders or 9.
Would I Dan rather build my franchise around should
It's tough, ain't it? I'm giving me Shedeur though. I'd say
should
I don't
Diabolical Sanders or
or
nine
9.
nine in
I
in the
think
2000?
I think Shadur can do the little things. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Mm-hmm.
throw you talked about last week where 9 just couldn't get it over. I think Shadur can make those throws. Maybe they don't win a championship. Maybe I can't get them there. I think I can get further with Shadur than I can with JJ McCarthy. Because 9 is just either mid or he's turning the ball over, bro. I just can't do
Yes, I'd probably say should down the boy Sanders just because it's perfect timing, and
it.
he does have some intangibles that could make you believe that he could be the starting quarterback of the future.
Are you
The
being
only
nice?
problem, I'm being nice, and the only problem is he's in Cleveland,
Hey, shout out to the Steelers.
so it probably won't happen there. I don't know, man.
Hey, you're
I think
good.
he has more potential than Nine does right now, just
Well,
because
yeah.
we've seen Nine try to. They gave Nine the keys to the Lambo, and that shit ended up like the
Easy, my
Lambo
guy.
and the
Easy,
Wolf
bro.
of Wall Street when
Easy,
Leo was
bro. What
driving
if,
it off the Ludes.
bro? What
That's
if
how
not?
that Lambo ended up.
What if 9 wants to be a guest on the pod one of these days, bro? Chill out. Easy,
We'll
easy. Relax.
I'll tell him in cursive,
Hey,
bro. Like,
hey,
hey, man.
hey, hey. I got another one. Chill out. Chill out.
Okay,
All
okay.
right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
M- Next one. NBA. Choose your super team. Would you rather have for one playoff run Giannis, Bam, Wiggins, Clay, or SGA, Chet, and the Thunder Core? I'm
Like
I'm taking the
right
Thunder Core.
now, like
Yeah, like right. I'm
yes,
taking the
yes. I
Thunder
was
Core
like,
like easy.
yeah, no, yeah, 1,000%. I was like thinking of the names, and I was like, well, technically, Bam Adebayo was the second greatest player of all time.
Facts. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, and Clay is like the sixth greatest player of all time too. Yeah, the
Oh,
producer, the producers. Yeah, hey, that's weak. I'm just gonna let you know for the producer because, like I said, we just I'm reading them all for you.
mhm.
I get it too, though. I know what they're trying to do is try to say like talk career resume. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If you do that, then we can have a conversation. But like as we are right now on August
Yeah.
26th of 2026, yeah, it give me the Thunder in foe
Yeah.
in foe.
That info. That is.
Info. But Miami,
Yeah.
I do like how deep y'all are. But man, you can't turn the injury sliders off.
No. And you can't turn what do they call it? Load management. You can't turn that off either.
Facts. All right. Hey, we're gonna keep it pushing. Would you rather? And we're going to the UFC. Chase history or chase money? Would you rather that you're Islam Makachev? Okay, wait. So say you're Islam Makachev, my bad. Would you rather chase 20 consecutive UFC wins and try to remove every doubt from the GOAT conversation, or forget the streak and demand the biggest money super fights possible?
I like the streak and I like the legacy that he's cemented because he's almost more funny for being himself and more marketable because of his streak, because he's cementing his legacy than chasing the bag the way that Connor did. Because the way Look, Connor is a pioneer in the sport, and I have nothing but respect and admiration for what Connor was able to build. But Connor won't be seen as one of the greatest fighters of all time when it's all said and done. He'll be seen as a iconic fighter, but not one of the greatest. But he's got that. I would probably say the legacy of like George St. Pierre, right?
Yeah, yeah, I get you.
One of the greatest fighters of all time. Not that marketable.
Facts.
French guy, spoke a little bit.
Facts. And let's
You know what I
follow
mean?
up. Hey, if Islam does get to 20 straight, is he the UFC GOAT?
There's a real conversation between him and John Jones.
I agree. I think you get him 20 straight. It's a very similar resume. The difference is Islam got starched. John actually beat somebody almost to the point of bad things and charges,
Yes.
and that's where the one
Mhm.
came. So different circumstances, but yeah,
Technically, John Jones has won more if you count all the cases he's beat. I'm just saying.
you're not
I'm,
wrong.
you know, he is the greatest of
You're
all
not
time
wrong.
because if
You're
he
not
could
wrong.
beat all them cases
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right.
and still walk around,
Hey, easy, easy. All right, we going back. NFL, another one. Fix my franchise. Would you rather have your favorite team acquire a legitimate top 10 wide receiver or a legitimate top 10 pass rusher? But there's a catch. You have to give up your next first round pick.
top 10 receiver, top 10 pass rusher, give up my first round pick. Give me the receiver. We need to score in
Do I
Miami.
do I bore you?
No, man. That's why I had to,
I'm
bro. That's why I
joking.
had to
I'm
pour
joking.
this
Chill
cup
out,
of
chill out,
coffee,
chill out, chill
bro.
out, chill out. Cup of
Cup of
coffee in the big
Be
time.
in the
Yeah.
big time. Yeah. That's why I had to
Yeah.
pour that some bitch, man. Nah, bro, I've
I
been up
was
since
looking, I was
4:30.
like, Hunter, it's hard being the man, Shawn Michaels. The
Okay.
showstopper, headliner.
You don't understand, Hunter, what I gotta go through.
I
Anyway.
am the showstopper. Anyways, yeah, I think I'd probably give up a first. If I had to give up a first, it's for a pass rush.
hmm
Top 10
For a
legitimate
pass
wide
rusher?
receiver. Yeah, I
On
feel
your
like what
team, though. Okay, if we're talking about on your
on
team
my team?
specifically. Yeah.
No.
That's how I was basing it.
If we're basing
Even
it
if
on
you
my
base it, yeah.
if it's the Steelers,
Even if
yeah,
you're
I'd say
basing it on just a random team, I would probably take the top 10 receiver still because a top 10 pass rusher, Max Crosby's had 20 sacks and they ain't going to the playoffs.
that's true. That's true. Hey, you won
The
me.
Miami Dolphins
Hey,
got Tyreek Hill and became a playoff team.
brother, you convinced me. I'm on your side. Yeah, you won. You win. You win. You win. All right. This is a WWE one. It says, "Give me the pencil. You control WWE creative for the next 12 months." Isaiah, you run it all. Run it
Okay,
all.
bet.
Would you rather build the company around Obafemi or Braun Breaker?
I would probably say Braun Breaker because he adds right now a complete packaging of a superstar. Right now, I don't think Opa's too hot on the mic. He's just a brute. He's a he's a big, powerful guy. He's a strong guy, and I think that could get him kind of far. But I think Braun wearing his emotions on his sleeve, his reactions to things, he's adding another element. But he's also cut from the cloth of Big Papa Pump, so he already knows how to work the mic. You know
Did
what I'm
you
saying?
see, real quick, did you see Big Papa Pump's son? He's at the Saints
Mm-mm.
training camp. He German
He
suplex.
is,
Yeah, bro. That's what I said, bro. He got popped for roids. He's already suspended like the first 2 or 3. I said Triple H needs to give him a call. I don't know what we waiting on,
yeah.
bro. Let's
Let
get
him
this going,
for
bro.
real, because he's probably what P squad. Was he drafted? Or was he
Uh, he was either drafted
un,
very late or he was an
undrafted free agent?
undrafted free agent. But yeah,
Free
he's
agent.
in the league. Yeah, because I mean, Braun was a big time fool. Like I remember watching
Yeah,
him play college football because
yeah.
I knew he was a Steiner. So I watched Braun for a while. I'm gonna differ, but I'll differ in a different way. I'm gonna differ and say Oba, and the reason that I'm gonna say Oba and differ from you is because I think that both of these dogs are the top. I think this is the next feud. This is the next. version of that. These are the I truthfully think that the way that this is going to go is that Oba is going to bring out the best of Braun because of how they're playing it up. Braun is like, Oba, you are what I was before I got hurt, and he's right. And
Mhm.
I think the way that they're going to do it is they're going to have Braun and Oba go back and forth for a couple of months. They're going to reintroduce Bronson Reed. He's going to hit a tsunami on Oba to make Oba feel very vulnerable. But in the end, I think Oba goes over Braun Breaker. Oba goes to bigger and better things. And because of Oba getting the best out of Braun while Braun does it by himself and not with the vision, it'll lead to him separating from the vision, going to the other show, and being the Obafemi of SmackDown, where he's the young
Mhm.
up and coming superstar that just runs through everybody straight to the top, and then he'll run into one of those vets, Cody, CM Punk, whoever it is, and then he should be able to
Mhm.
be put over eventually. So I think you know what I'm saying. I'll just say that I like both of them
Okay.
though. Like Braun is
Yeah.
my dog. I'm not gonna lie. I just got
Would
on
you
Oba.
say that this is like the new age? God, I can't believe I'm comparing them. This is the new age Brock Lesnar, like John Cena type stuff, like their little
So
feud, or
no. I think this is bigger, bro. I think this is Roman and Seth. I think this feud that they're having is the timestamp. I think this is like
Mhm.
the Cena Randy Orton. I think it's that. I think it's the Rock and Stone Cold, the Savage and Austin. I think this has the potential to be one of those feuds that everybody that's a wrestling fan, regardless if you watch it a lot or not, but you know something about it, this is going to be one of those
Mhm.
feuds that they talk about, that they do a documentary about, and you know what I mean? Because these two both got it. They still got a little bit to learn, but it's obvious that they both know how to get over. They're both very impactful. They both know how to put on great matches in big moments. I do think that Braun needs to start working on protecting himself a little bit more because my
Yeah.
guy be out there being a little reckless, and it looks it looks amazing. But he might have to start wrestling in a cowboy collar. But I mean, like I said, it is what it
Hey,
is.
bro, if he comes out like
With a
old school,
shirt
like
and a
road,
cowboy collar, bro,
road warrior style, but you got the cowboy collar on,
I mean, hey, hey,
and on a promo he goes just
whoa.
one time, bruh. Yeah, yeah. I think he. I mean, hey, we might start having to write for creative, low key.
I'm telling you, see that,
After
and
that,
that's
man,
what
we
I like to
cooking.
do with wrestling right now. I'm not a week in and week out. I like to fantasy book and just be like, with the players that they have. Anyways, but NBA starting a franchise, I said, same age, 5-year contracts, ignore
Hmm.
salaries. Would
Okay.
you rather build around Anthony Edwards or Cade Cunningham? No Thunder, Wimby, easy answers. What does it say? Yeah, that's it. No, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Who
So
would you rather build around?
I think it's. I'm looking at the conferences that we're talking about here as well. I would probably say Anthony Edwards because
I
Cade.
agree with you, by the way.
Yeah, because Cade's been in the East. I don't think Detroit's done a great job of building around him. They've had the 1 seed like 2 years running, and they barely sniffed their way to the second round. Ant's been to the Western Conference Finals. Okay, he's been in deeper playoff runs with arguably the same or comparable talent. Is he's just Timothy Daniels? Okay, he's Hemi Neutron. Okay, I don't agree with his baby mama drama, but low key, Ant Edwards is that dude on the court,
He
bro. Like
really is,
he's
bro.
he's about it.
I
So
do you think really do you think that Ant could win the MVP? Everybody's pointing to Luca because it's just like, oh, everybody expects the Lakers to be deeper than they
mhm.
were and a little bit younger, so they're going to try to get the most wins or get top two, and Luca wins the MVP. Do you think with Lamelo being on his team, do you think this is a year that Anthony Edwards actually can, because they could potentially be a top 3 seed if everything works the way Minnesota wants it to?
I don't think it's gonna work, but
I didn't
even
say that. I said
yeah,
if it
even
works the
even
way that
signing
Minnesota
okay,
wants it to work, can
if it
Anthony Edwards?
works, he's not gonna win an MVP. He's not gonna win an MVP because Lamelo's on his team, and they just signed Jonathan Kaminga.
Yeah, hater. I'm a hater. I'm a hater. Actually, you know what? Give me Cade Cunningham because his game is smoother than Anthony Edwards. He comes with not as much BS, and he should be the chosen one. And here's the follow-up question. Who is likely to win an MVP first? Cade Cunningham or Anthony Edwards?
Anthony Edwards,
Cade Cunningham,
realistically.
bro.
Okay, I mean, if we
No.
argue,
Yeah,
we still waiting on him to even be in the conversation.
he
You
coming,
got to
bro.
think. Cade's been in the league this is his 5th year, going into his 5th year,
Something like that.
something.
Fourth
Yeah,
year,
and
fourth year,
and
fourth or fifth, yeah.
fourth, yeah, and then Ant's been in the league. This is his 6th year, going into his 7th
Yeah,
year.
he now.
He's part of the 2020. Yeah, he's part of the 2020 draft. I mean, they're still very young, and I still think that they have the opportunity to do something. I just their game. There is times where I feel like Cade is like this. I'm gonna take over,
Nah.
and he can't.
Well,
And he
he
can't.
about to this year, and he gonna win the MVP.
Okay.
Next
All
one,
right.
NFL, one season only. For the 2026 season only, would you rather have Rodgers or a league average 27-year-old quarterback? Give me the league average 27-year-old.
Yeah.
It's the league average 27-year-old you're getting about what Daniel Jones gave you last year.
I mean, honestly, you're getting what Trevor Lawrence gave the Jags last year. He's
Ryan
like
Tannehill. That's what you're getting from an
Yeah.
average 27-year-old quarterback. You're getting the damn near the same thing with Rodgers, but you're more
Dak is.
Yep, but you're more mobile, so you can do a little bit more with the offense and be a little bit more threatening with the average, like a league average 27-year-old quarterback.
Yeah.
With Rodgers, you ain't doing pretty. You're sitting in the pocket. Obviously, he can move out a bit, but you're not going to be able to move the pocket to help. If you get in a game with Rodgers and your right tackle is struggling, well, bud, you better buckle up.
It's going to be a long night. We're gonna be throwing some checkdowns, and we're gonna throw some shotgun zones, baby. We ain't even getting under center.
With the 27-year-old league average quarterback, you can at least roll him out. You know what I mean? And even if it's a Jared Goff, like Jared Goff isn't very mobile, but he's mobile enough. That's what
he's mobile enough to kind of run away and at least throw the ball out of
a league average 27-year-old quarterback, bro. We're thinking and he's a little bit old. That's like Baker. Yeah, bro, give me Baker. I don't want Baker on Pittsburgh. I don't. But I am saying
they're all older, but think of like Baker at 27 or Kyler at 27, which I think Kyler is about 27, 20, 28. Like I said, Trevor Lawrence, we don't see him as a top 10 guy. We see him about a league average play. He was in the MVP conversation last year.
Yeah, bro.
I would rather take that than
Rodgers.
Bro.
Yeah.
Rodgers.
No disrespect, and I like him. He's my quarterback. But we switching segments, Isaiah, to another week of buy or bury. Buy or bury.
Billy. Buy your belly.
All right. And it's if you new here, buy, we believe it. I believe I can fly. Shouts out. No, not shouts out. Sorry.
No, zero shouts.
No, my fault. Ooh.
We won't even.
We going past that. And Barry is killed his take right here. And here we go. NFL starting it off. Buy or Barry. Cleveland starting Deshaun Watson over Shedeur Sanders is the correct football decision. Watson has been named the week 1 starter.
Buying it. We were on this show last week, and I said they're paying him too much money. He's probably going to start. Go look at the clip because I said it. I'm buying it. It is the right move because you want to know why? Because when this man inevitably gets booed out of Cleveland and he is sitting on the millions and millions of dollars that they paid him, Shedeur will look like an absolute savior. So I'm absolutely buying it. The fact that they're starting him.
You got your pen out, huh? Look, hey, Drake
bro, I'm a cynic.
What did Drake say with his sassy ass?
Hey, it don't even matter.
Caleb Williams. No, I agree with you too, though. I think it's the right thing to do because of how much money they're paying him. I think they're I mean, that's a decision before like for them, but yeah,
And
it's a right thing to do.
to be honest with you, if we're looking at even Deshaun's track record whenever he left Houston and came to Cleveland and had to sit out, you're getting average quarterback play versus Shedeur went like 1-12 as a starter.
Hey, brother, you're not wrong.
Well,
I
I think that
fox with
that's
it.
why he's got too much experience in the league,
I
and
fox with it.
Shedeur just doesn't have enough.
I fox with it. I fox with it. Do you think we both on the same take? We think Shedeur is going to be the starter by the week 4, maybe
If after week 4, if they're
a
2-2,
1-4, brother. They're not. Stop it. I'll slap your hand.
I mean they have potential to do that. I
You're not gonna believe.
I mean let's say they go 1-3, right? They go 1-3, 2 out of those 3 losses they lose by a last second field goal.
Why you being
They're
so
gonna keep
nice?
rocking with them.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
I'm
right. You're right.
being hypothetical. You know
If
what
it
I mean?
if it looks good, they'll stick with him. I think I agree. He has to be the sole reason for them losing for them to
Why
go
they're
100.
losing.
Yeah. If he's
Exactly.
performing and the defense is giving up 40 a week because they don't have Miles anymore, then yeah, they're in trouble. But I do think this defense will be
Mhm.
at the very least. Well, we'll see. New defensive coordinator. We'll see where that defense is, but I expect them to be decent. If they are, it doesn't matter. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't really care about Cleveland right now. The only thing I
Don't think about it too
the
much.
only
He
thing
will
I
be the
care
starter.
about Cleveland is they gave birth to Drew Alla. Here's
Okay.
buy or bury. Miami should now be considered the favorite to win the Eastern Conference.
Bury that. Why would they be the
Yeah,
favorite?
because they have Bam Adebayo,
The second greatest
greatest
of
active
all.
player of all time. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah,
the greatest active,
for sure.
right? For
Yeah,
sure.
83 on him.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
They have
Why
Pat
would they
Riley,
be
bro.
considered the? Well, okay. At the same time, the thing that I talked about whenever we were mentioning Philly, and I was like, who's coming off their bench?
They don't need it. They're gonna
They've
score
actually
100 points in
signed
the
some
first quarter.
decent. Yeah, they've actually signed some decent role players in Philly. But Miami, who they got? Who's coming off the bench to steady the ship? Because Clay
Do they still have no?
probably shouldn't start. Yeah, Clay
Dang.
probably shouldn't
No, he
start.
should not. Clay should come off the bench.
You got Giannis and Bam
They
who are going to clog
they have
the
Andrew Wiggins.
interior. Yeah, he's still on the team. You got to think Andrew Wiggins is like 31 now,
Yeah, but that's
32.
still fine, bro. Like, obviously he's gonna miss time and stuff, but that's fine for a
It-
playoff run. I'm not saying the favorite. Actually, you know what? In the
Bury
Eastern
that.
Conference,
You know,
bro, right now I'm gonna say no, but we don't know nothing about this Eastern Conference, bro. The Knicks just
we
won the
know.
finals, bro. So it wouldn't be the
Yeah,
craziest of take come March, but we'll
cut to
wait.
the Brunson edit. They're still gonna be the favorites. Cut to the Brunson edit right
All
now.
right, bet.
Clip it. There's no need for Miami to be a favorite.
Okay, you right. Okay, hey, I got you. All right, we're going to UFC. Buyer Barry, Islam Makhachev is already a greater MMA fighter than Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Yes, yes. It's not even one. But look at how many times he's defended or fought for a belt versus Khabib, versus that fucking Khabib. Okay, look at that. Then you look at the fact that he has more fights in the UFC right now before Khabib retired. Then you look at the fact that he moved up a weight division, won a belt, and defended it. He's already a better fighter than Khabib, than that fucking Khabib. I
I
can't hear you.
think,
Oh,
I
there we go.
think that Khabib is still greater, and the only reason I think so is because I want Islam to stamp it. What I mean by that is I want him to be in a situation where we expect him to lose the fight and then he win.
All right. Look, you got to think, bro. Khabib was an unknown. When
No, you're
Khabib,
right. You're right.
respectfully,
No. You're
when
absolutely
he
right.
fought Connor, look,
I think Islam's.
that put him over.
Yes. No. You're right. I think Islam is his resume is better, but I think the aura, as the kids say, I think Khabib's aura is still it's more than what Islam has currently. And I like Islam, and
You
I think
said his
Islam is more
aura.
successful. Yeah, bro, Khabib is even
I
it
seen that
like
shit.
is Islam jokes with like everybody and shit. You can still
Mhm.
tell that he's just like, brother, if Khabib snaps, like he's gonna hurt me. That's why. That's why. Give me Khabib Nurmagomedov. If they fought right now, if it was me and Khabib versus you and Islam, me and Khabib are winning. We leaving the dub, and I'm not gonna do shit. I'm just gonna sit there.
He said, "I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
do
just gonna
shit."
sit there and watch him. He brother, I smash. All right, here we go.
He
Here we
said,
go.
"No, you say too much. Keep
Send me
talking.
location. All right,
Location."
buy or bury. Anthony Richardson needs to get out of Indianapolis for his career to have any chance of being salvaged.
I'll buy that.
His trade request remains active, while Indianapolis has indicated it could keep Daniel Jones, Richardson, and Riley Leonard. So you're buying that he needs to get out of Indy.
Yes, I don't know what. There's been players in the past. Like I just watched the to kind of lump it all together. I just watched the documentary about
Vince Young,
Vince Young,
same.
and the way that he was talking about Jeff Fisher was basically like he didn't like me and he never would. Could Anthony Richardson be going through the same thing with Shane Steichen? Because he's been there. Shane Steichen got hired. Jim Irsay was alive. Jim Irsay was the one that told them to draft Anthony Richardson. Maybe he wanted a different guy at that spot. It seems
Maybe.
very
Well,
reminiscent.
also, I think that's a great comparison too, because I do think that even though Fisher was a little bit hard on Vince Young, I think Vince Young was very immature and he did deserve a lot of the stuff that came from Fisher. And I do think the same thing with them two
Yes.
in the league. So, I mean,
I I mean it's like a rinse and
I mean, he
repeat.
deserves it. A little bit of the you know what I'm saying, the critiques that he's getting and like the lack of chances because, bro, you can't tap your helmet as a quarterback to come out because you're tired, bro. That's you
Yeah,
can't do
that's
that. That's yeah.
insane.
But would
I
you?
don't know what is going on with him. I don't know if him going to another spot will help him and
I think he has to go.
make him mature more.
He has to go to the tree. That outside of that, like I think he could be a perfect rebound quarterback for Mike McDaniel's next job. I think Mike McDaniel
Yeah,
would make it easy for Anthony because he can
because he's a
utilize
player's coach.
well, and he can utilize the stuff to make the game easy for him. So he's not doing a lot of read. It's a lot of easy
Hmm.
play on schedule, and then with that big arm, if you can surround it around the right receiving core like he tried to do in Miami, you could do that.
Yeah,
Plus, it's just it extends it. So, but would you
yeah.
trade anything higher than a fourth round pick for Anthony Richardson,
No,
even if
no,
you were like the Jets?
no. I still wouldn't do it. I think because you're looking at the return on your investment. They invested a first round pick on Anthony Richardson, and it has not transferred into any kind of success
Nah, no.
for
Easy.
them.
I'm saying if you were another team, would you give up a fourth for
Hmm.
him? Like if you were,
Yeah,
yeah, if you
yeah.
were the Jets,
I
would you
think a
be like,
fifth, fourth or
yeah,
fifth.
yeah? I think if you were the Jets,
Yeah.
if they were like, hey, we see you got like K Klubnik, ain't it? We don't. Gino is not. You know what
Well,
I'm saying? Maybe you have this
also,
project. Because they have 3 first round picks next year, bro.
yeah, because also, bro, if you're the Jets and if you're the Colts better not be asking for anything higher than a fourth round pick for Anthony Richardson.
Okay,
Otherwise,
well,
they're absolutely insane. It's on the same clip of when the 49ers traded Trey Lance. Trey Lance was a third overall draft pick
he went for what, like
and
a
got
fourth?
swapped a fifth,
Yeah, yeah.
a fifth and a
I
sixth.
think Anthony could go for a
Like,
fifth or a sixth, honestly, because again, I don't think. I mean, I don't even think he's really going to get a chance. I think his best chance is to go somewhere and learn. Like I think maybe San Fran. Maybe he looks at like, maybe Kyle looks at it and he's like he's got a big arm. Maybe Sean McVay looks at it. Well, no, they just drafted Ty Simpson. Maybe somebody around the league, Minnesota, Miami, one of these quarterback stricken teams
yeah,
looks at it and they just
yeah.
say, "Hey, let's bring him in and let's just see what he
It's
has."
sad. because he
Shit,
can't go to
Atlanta.
Dallas because Joe Milton is
Him.
full on going to be the backup
Facts.
quarterback
Facts.
in
Facts.
Dallas. That boy has got a shit into the stick and is making the most of it.
He's
Every time
I'm
I watch Joe Milton in
I'm
preseason,
very
I get hyped.
impressed with him, and if he continues with that, I'm curious what his contract looks like. But I do think that he will be a quarterback whose market will be very nice next year, especially if, God forbid, something happens to Dak Prescott this year, and he comes in for like relief of him, and you give him weapons like
Mm-hmm.
CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, brother. The way that offense is going to look is going to have some GM and some owner around the league giving them wet dreams. And bruh, I promise, but
I mean, to be honest with you, that's why Malik Willis ended up in Miami
facts. That's what I'm
because
saying.
the sample size that they got of him in Green Bay. One, when he was the biggest thing that I saw from him too was he got interviewed on the pivot and he was like, "Bro, I didn't get a chance in Tennessee. Like I was in there one game and struggled, and they were like, that's it." And then they drafted Will Levis the next year. Like they didn't really give him a shot. And Ryan Tannehill was very adamant about not helping him. So sample size, yeah, AR 5, AR 15, whatever you want to call him, needs to stop with his rap career and give himself a true opportunity if he wants to have a career. Because you got to think this is year 4 for him,
Don't do that.
and the NFL stands for not for long if you keep pulling that same shit.
You ain't
So
wrong.
let's switch
You
it
ain't
up.
wrong. All right, you buy or bury. John Morant and Portland will eventually be viewed as one of the best moves of the 2026 offseason. Burying
No,
that. I don't even
no,
want to follow it up.
no. I'm burying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm burying
Yeah.
that. I
Ja
no.
was one of those. He was a soldier boy.
John Wick, baby.
You.
Yeah.
That's what he was. All right. Yeah, yeah, exactly. There you go. Except Soldier Boy had a couple, bro. Kiss Me Through the Phone was hot. I ain't
Yeah.
finna lie.
Yeah.
Remember, I used to have that
Yeah.
motherfucker on my ringtone. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Dirt, Buyer Berry. WWE should seriously consider making Obafemi world champion within the next 12 months. And I'm going to say I'm going to buy that. I think they need to make this man champion as soon as possible.
Buy that. I'm cashing out.
Yeah, facts. And if Oba beats Braun Breaker convincingly, who should stop him? Nobody. It's over with.
Nobody.
It's over with. Oh God.
In the words of Kimbo Slice, it's over.
So this one, the producer put in the notes, and it literally says NFL Steelers question: buy or bury. It's gonna piss me off. Pittsburgh's defense is good enough to carry Aaron Rodgers to one final legitimate Super Bowl run. Jalen Ramsey is back off of PUP, adding another major piece to Pittsburgh defense. And look,
Bury that,
nah, bro,
boy.
I'm
Oh,
buying it.
bury
I'm
that.
buying it. I think that if
You
you
have
give
to
Aaron
legally.
if you give Aaron Rodgers a good defense, I think he, along with Mike McCarthy, is going to do enough. If this offensive line can hold up, if it can hold up and they can move down the field and give us some Boswell, I do think this defense is good enough because they will be able to play with something they have not been able to play with in a long time, which is with a lead. Give them a lead. Give TJ Watt a chance to pin his ears back. Give him a chance to actually rush the passer. Isaiah, buy this.
Marlon, look, man.
Don't do this to me.
Look,
Don't do
you,
it.
you know, you know, we boys.
Don't do it.
We boys. We've been boys for a long time, but I feel like you're flirting with some Delulu. Okay, I don't see. I think they can make the playoffs. I think that they could. Maybe win
You trying to
maybe
Barack
compete in the
Obama
first
me out
round.
of thinking the Steelers are going to be really like that?
I think that Pittsburgh Steelers this year have real shot playing the wild card, but I don't see them
Man, y'all winning
going
5 games.
far.
Let's move on. Buy or bury. Denver adding DeMar DeRozan makes them more dangerous in the playoffs than they were last season.
Barry, that is the same. It's the same. They have less of a defensive presence, and he's a mid-range guy. He's aging. Can he work within that system of moving the ball and getting the best shot? Absolutely,
Another
but they're the same
scored. I
team.
think the way I look at it is another scorer down the stretch. Another scorer down the stretch in playoff games that can get you a bucket, and it makes it a little bit easier for Jokic. I'll just differ from you from that. I might have to eat my words, but for real, I would I'll buy that. But all right, hey, now we moving on to another segment. Give me a second, because your boy
I
was
was
not
about to
ready
get the
for that.
shovel. I thought we had one more. I was about to dig and start burying that next one.
Already? All right.
Yeah, I didn't even know what it
All
was,
right.
but I was going to
We're
bury
gonna
it.
have to pick up the pace though, just so we can keep it pushing. Keep 3, cut 5. Here we go. And it says I wouldn't do another generic NFL. So here we go. This is 2026 sports stock market is what it's called, and you can invest in only 3 of these, like we talked about, obviously. So here's the 8, one at a time. 1, the Miami Heat, Giannis era, cut or keep.
I am cutting that. This era's going to be 3 years. Cutting
Bet,
that.
bet. Okay. 2, Portland Trailblazers, Ja Morant era. I'm cutting.
I'm going to cut that.
I'm gonna cut that.
Cut it. Cut it.
Hey,
Cut it.
hey.
Cut it.
Okay. Number 3, I can see the name peeking through now, and it looks like it won't just be basketball. So here we go. Pittsburgh Steelers life after the Aaron Rodgers final run. And I'm going. I want to keep it. You got to talk me out of it.
I mean, what? It
Drew
will get better.
Fowler.
Yeah, you can keep it. Yeah, you can keep it. We'll
We
keep
gonna
it.
keep this
We'll
one?
keep
You
it.
gonna keep
Yeah,
it for me?
we'll
I
keep that.
appreciate you.
I'm gonna keep it
I
for your boy.
appreciate it. I
Okay.
hope they don't throw no Miami stuff, because, bro, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this one's easy.
I'm going off.
Here, they definitely
Going
might.
off.
So, because this next one, it says the Jacksonville Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence, Travis Hunter era. I'm cutting that.
Cut it.
Yeah,
Cut it.
yeah. Well, we got
Cut
what,
it.
3 cuts?
Cut it.
Yeah, 3 cuts, and we kept 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, okay. Number 5, Oklahoma City Thunder. That it just says, can this become the NBA's next sustained powerhouse? I think
I'll
they
keep
have
that.
I think they have the pieces, respectfully.
I think that they're there already.
We only have 1 cut left anyways, and I don't want to walk right
Yeah.
into something crazy. So yeah, I think we'll keep
Okay.
that one.
So we got
Yeah.
2 and 2 left.
We have 1 keep and 1 cut left. So
1 keep, 1 cut, but
God.
2 total.
So here, Cleveland Browns, the Watson, Shedeur, and the never-ending quarterback experiment. It's either, if you keep it, then we're automatically cutting the next one, and if you cut it, we're automatically keeping the next one.
I'm cutting
Cut
that.
it, bet.
What are you doing?
So what are we
Cut it.
keeping? We're keeping Obafemi. Bet that he's the company's next megastar. I think we nailed that. I agree. Oh, actually, shit, I shit
I
the
know.
bed. My fault. So never mind. I'm doing the math wrong. I apologize, listeners and viewers. We have to decide: do you want to keep or cut that one? Oba is the next megastar, and if we keep this one, the last one is a cut. If you cut this one, the next one is a keep. And I'll leave it to
I'm
you,
gonna go
because
ahead
I'm
and
good
keep
either
this
way.
one. I think
You
we'll.
gonna keep that Oba?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we can keep that one.
Hey,
I
so
think we can
that
keep that.
means that we're cutting, and it says the last one is UFC's next generation of challengers trying to dethrone Islam Makhachev. I don't.
Yeah, we gotta cut
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I agree.
That sounds like a good
Yeah,
cut.
I agree. I agree.
Still nailed it.
Yeah, I
Still nailed
agree.
it.
I think we still hit that pretty
What?
much right on. And then we have one most segment, which is King of the Mountain. Thank you, Kale Bonson, for hitting us up with that. King of the Mountain. So here we
Shout
go.
out,
We
Cal.
get a little bit of time, and this is going to hopefully
King of the Rack.
All right, so it says who owns their sport right now. Starting, we got 8 names. Winner stays on the mountain, so we're gonna keep them going. Challenger. Okay, here we go. Winner event. The field right now. Patrick Mahomes versus S King of the Mountain.
SGA. I think it's SGA.
Currently, yes.
Currently,
I think it's SGA. I think he's
currently, I think it's SGA.
I think we can agree to that. That's crazy. Okay. All right. So SGA versus Islam Makhachev.
Yeah, we go ahead and put Islam Makhachev right there, boys.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put Islam right there.
All right. Islam Makhachev versus the tribal chief Roman Reigns.
Give me Islam Makhachev. What are we talking
Hey,
about?
easy on the tribal chief. I think the tribal chief has the aura to get him, but I'll agree with
Look,
you.
ever since he got his teeth fixed anyway,
Bro,
he's been
stop
acting
it. Why
real
you a hater, bro? Why
dickish.
you a hater? Why you a
Okay?
hater, bro?
Copped a bag and fixed my teeth. Okay, Cardi B.
Hey, easy, bro. Hey, okay.
I'm just saying.
So, Islam Makhachev versus Giannis Antetokounmpo. Islam
Far and away.
he smish you,
That's why he
smish.
stay on mountain,
Okay.
the mountains of Dagestan.
Islam Makhachev versus Josh Allen.
Islam Makhachev. Josh Allen's only got one MVP. Lamar's got two. What are we talking? What are we doing here? What are we talking
Okay.
about?
And Islam Makhachev versus CM Punk. I think Islam Makhachev runs the gauntlet.
King of the mountains of Dagestan. Islam Makhachev. Okay, that's how it was intended to be. What are we talking, man? What's this?
Well,
This is too. This is too easy. It's too
you're
easy.
not wrong. You're not wrong. Well, Isaiah, we do have about 5 to 10 more minutes. Now we can. Is there anything that's happened outside of like the Kaminga signing or anything in sports that you were wanting to go over before we leave these people? You know what I'm saying? Until we get back together on Sunday or whenever we get back together to record. Hopefully with Cam this time. If not, then maybe he just don't like us.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe Cam, if you're watching this, or if you come back and watch this, we're looking at you.
We're looking, man.
Is it us?
Is it us?
We're looking at you.
Is it because it's
Tell
not
us.
February? Huh? Oh, we got your boy in
Yeah.
office,
Huh?
and now you're tripping. Huh?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
did that
What
dude
has he
tell you?
done?
Yeah, we throwing it back
What has
on
he
you. What
done
did the
for
dude
you?
tell you back in the day, Isaiah, when Obeezy was
He
in
said, "What
office?
is?" Yeah. He said, "What has he done for you?"
Yeah, what has he done for you, huh?
I mean, what's he done for you?
Yeah, huh?
So, what's he done for you, Cam?
Man, I'm just pumping my $6.32 gallon gas.
Yeah, I did. I was like, man, I was just trying to get gas, bro. Like, I don't even. I'm not even registered to vote.
Man,
But
here's
no, I think I don't. I don't have. You had a thought. I was
no.
thinking
I was
if
just gonna
there's
ask a
anything.
question, just to be like, bro, when we were younger, you just go out and
Hmm.
I was just gonna have an open conversation. But you go out, you know what I'm saying? You go to the bar Z, you go out to a club, you know what I'm saying? Back in our better days when we could do
Hmm.
those things, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say better days, but
Hmm.
back in the days. But
Those
yeah,
days,
and we would
less
stop at like
responsibility
Taco
days.
Bell and just like ruin yourself, just destroy yourself, just whatever you wanted. A bunch of stuff that you might
Hmm.
not even make it through the night that night, but the next morning you might just kind of take a couple bites just because you were still
Hmm.
little leftover alcohol. But if you were to
Yeah.
go out with the boys and you needed a
Hmm.
meal, what is
Hmm.
something that you would go to? What is something that you would be like, either I'm gonna stop and pick it up, maybe I'm gonna DoorDash it to the crib so when I get there it's right there. What is something you would do? What is something you would order? What is something that you
Ooh.
could eat and not
So
die the next morning?
in my in the last few years of me being that way,
Okay.
I started to pivot. I started to pivot pretty hard. What I started to do, because I was still living on Southside OKC, man, I'd be hitting them taco trucks up or go to Trompudos where the food is authentic and it won't kill your stomach. You know what I mean? So I started to order. This was my meal. Shout out to Crispy Bacon, aka Chris Laughlin. I know you don't watch it, but I'm shouting you out because you're a legend. Okay, and we miss you. Chris and I, we kick it, shoot the shit, have a cup of brewskis. About 11:45 midnight, we'd get a little hungry. Go to the taco truck. Give me 4 Al Pastor tacos and a chicken quesadilla and a Mexican Coke, baby.
That sounds
Clean,
amazing. But what
clean.
I will say is I will probably wake up and feel like I didn't drink if I eat that.
And that's the beauty of it,
I
baby.
want to feel a
You
little
know,
something. And that's why my
the gri-
go-to is
the
the same,
all the
bro.
natural grease is just
No.
there,
My go-to
and you
is
feel good.
go ahead and give me a Wendy's Baconator with a baked potato. Brother, I am sitting down and having dinner with myself. I am buzzing. I'm still a buzzing. The alcohol is still singing in my head. I'm playing, oh, you know what I'm saying, carving into the baked potato. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I have an AirPod in. The rest of the family's sleeping peacefully, and I'm in here having a concert. Maybe I make a little bit of noise. Maybe some people say that it's the greatest noise of all time. Some people say it's amazing.
Some people don't like the noise. I don't respect them. I don't like them.
I don't know why they think that their
It's a
word
beautiful
matters because
noise.
it
It's a
doesn't
joyful
matter. It
noise.
doesn't. Yeah. Affordability.
Shut up.
But yeah, like I just Wendy's
By
does something for
far,
me.
that's different.
Some
Because
spicy
also
nuggies too.
the accessibility for Wendy's too. It's like on my mind. I've never thought to go and get Wendy's. Now I have been a feller in the past to go get me some Jack in the Box.
They're shutting down.
What?
Bro, the one up here, they're shutting it down. They're shutting Jack in the
The
Box
one
down.
in Edmond, the one on the south side will stay strong.
I hope, but bro, I
Stay
think I've
strong.
read that they're shutting
Please.
Jack in the Boxes down. I mean, they're not popping like they used to, bro. People don't drink no more. These kids
Bro,
ain't going out and getting drunk
bro,
and,
them
and Ubering downtown and getting lit and getting more lit and then having an Uber and drag your homies across the damn street just to get them in the back of the Uber and then just so they can say some reckless shit and you have to
because
charge.
they don't make it. They don't make it downtown, Marlon. The reason that they don't make it downtown anymore is because they end up getting into a fight and shooting somebody at the before.
Ooh,
They end up shooting somebody at a chill spot.
talk to us.
They don't even get to the
Talk to
club.
him, Unc. What's on your
They don't,
mind?
they
Speak.
don't even get to the club.
Speak your
They
mind.
do it at a chill joint. They do it at the truck yard now. They do it at, you know what I mean? They don't even make it to an actual spot.
Honestly, being
But
real, truthfully, I mean, I kind of would. That was more my scene. Even when we were going out, I would have much rather went and just sat there and got lit than
yeah,
going out and having some of those nights. Those were horrible in
yeah.
hindsight. Great times. I don't know how my body held up, and
Some say those times will live in eternity.
some people
I,
say
I don't I don't necessarily believe that, but
every
we do remember them. We do reminisce.
single time that we all kick it and we go and have a drink or two or something like that. If I have a little bit of too many drinks because I'm reminiscing and the nostalgia is hitting and I'm remembering and doing all that stuff, bro, it always reminds me the next morning of the greatest interview of all time where he says, "I'm fighting for my fucking life. Yeah, I'm fighting
Fight!
for this shit.
I don't know.
I don't know how to hog tie somebody."
I don't know how to hold down somebody.
My boy was going
Yes,
through it. What?
he was absolutely fighting for his
Calm
life,
down,
and
Robert.
that's usually how my head feels. Because the moment the greatest rule that I ever heard somebody say is it's the rule of 4 and below, you're good. At 4, ladies and gentlemen, is where you make that decision in your life. Am I drinking or am I chilling? Because 4 is the deciding number. If you exceed 4, if you pass 4, you about to get down on some
So
brews.
you can't stop at
Okay.
4, or is it
No, I'm
if you
saying
grab that fifth one, it's over.
if you grab the 5th, you've made a decision,
I can see that.
and that decision will take you. That
It's
decision will
gonna take
take you
you somewhere.
somewhere.
Just remember, the next morning, it's probably gonna end up with you over the toilet. But we are the Red River Rundown. We'll be back on Sunday. We appreciate y'all. We out. Peace.
Peace.